Good evening, traders. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal, and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. I guess everyone was very excited on Friday and Saturday, and even today morning, because Singapore Nifty was showing close to 80 to 100 points gap up, and especially people who were having bullish trading positions. They were thinking that as soon as the market opens gap up and it starts rallying, they will be able to book their profitable trading positions. But as I always say, market has its mind of their own, and certainly Nifty Spot did open gap up, and it tried to come down. It retraced from the levels of 18,580, 584, and again it did bounce till 18,639, 640. But it seems that by day's close, it did give us a small spinning top that is also in red color. If you look at the closing, yes, it has closed in positive by almost 60 points, and Bank Nifty has been able to close close to 164 points. That is completely fine. But if you check the candles which have been made by Nifty and Bank Nifty, both are not extremely bullish, especially considering after the inside bar pattern which was created on Friday in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Because what happens is as soon as the next day when we open above this or trade above this high of Friday's high, the momentum does transform on the upside. Now, if you check the hourly time frame charts and the daily time frame charts, the trend is still up. Okay, on the left hand side, I have the hourly time frame charts. The trend is certainly up because the prices are trading above the dual moving averages. And even in the daily time frame chart, if you check, the prices are trading above the dual moving averages. That is not a problem. The only worry is why did it come down? Probably the reason for that was in the hourly time frame chart. If you check properly, this was the previous high, okay, in Nifty Spot somewhere around here 18,661, and this was a small high. If you check in a very smaller time frame, which is 15-minute chart, it will show you the accurate price point over here. So this was a decent high, you can say, in extreme short term. And when markets are very choppy, it can happen a very small high or small low also can give a lot of resistance or support. So according to me, yes, the trend is still up, but Nifty Spot needs to remain continuously above 18,550, 18,540. As soon as Nifty is above 18,540, 550, because there's a gap over here, things are fine. Markets might consolidate and might even try to go back on the upside. But if we have a big red candle closing below this particular low, then things can be little bit jittery for the bulls, and you will have to be very careful. On the upside, I guess we need a big red candle closing above this particular level, especially which is around 18,640, 650. If this thing happens, then possibly some sort of positivity will be seen. And even after a big green candle, it doesn't mean that once we have a big green candle, things are fine. We should see sustained momentum on the upside, because currently what is happening is that overall trend is up, but the momentum is lacking in Nifty and Bank Nifty. But if you see stocks are performing very nicely. So it's a stock specific market right now. Let's have a look at the Bank Nifty Spot. In Bank Nifty Spot, the chart is even more, you can say, one should be a little bit careful in Bank Nifty. The reason for that is in the daily time frame chart, Nifty Spot has made a spinning top with a smaller wick on the upside. But in the daily time frame chart of Bank Nifty, it is a sort of inverted hammer. Now, in terms of trend, the trend is up in the daily time frame charts as prices are trading above the dual moving averages. In the hourly time frame charts also, the trend is up, but we cannot see even one single positive green candle because all these candles are with a wick on the lower side, which is not very exciting for me. And we need to understand that as far as Bank Nifty is above this 44,000, 4420 or 44,000 levels, things are fine. It might happen that Bank Nifty might consolidate for a while and then it could rise up, or it may try to stay just here and not move anywhere. But it needs to remain above this level. if this level is surpassed on the downside with a big red candle and persistent selling is seen, then things can get a little bit jittery. You need to understand that. And today's selling, which came from this level, that was the reason of this particular candle wick. And this is the day high possibly of, not you can say day high, but you can say a candle wick of 31st May of 315 to 330 candles. So that is the reason markets came down from here. And if you check probably after this week, we have this gap also. So there is a lot of resistance visible on the upside, and we will certainly need a big green candle closing above this particular high of 44,280, 44,300. And this particular level, this entire zone should be surpassed with extreme high momentum and force. Only then we will see upside momentum visible in Bank Nifty. All right. And there is one stock which I would like to share with all of you. And I guess I had shared that in my previous video of weekly sectoral analysis also. This particular stock is Ashok Leyland. The stock was actually consolidating. If you can see properly somewhere over here, it was just consolidating. It was not at all interesting, but it was at a support. Today, the stock has been able to give a breakout in the hourly time frame charts. You can see pretty big green candle. Yes, there is a wick, but immediately we have a second candle with a pretty decent wick. So as far as the stock stays above 144, things are fine. 145, 144, things are fine. If it goes below that, then probably the view will be negated. All right. And it will need to possibly trade above this level convincingly, because if you see, the tip of this candle can act as a very small resistance, not very strong, but yes, it is one sort of resistance. I think once it surpasses above 150, you will see decent momentum on the upside. All right. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how markets will move in the next few days. Trade safely. Take care.